Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Frances Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today it's a quick and simple, I don't know how quick, but it's a simple graduation card. It's been a few years this style been around, and every year I said I need to do a video. Well, Glenda and my team shared this card for a challenge, and I'm like, okay, this is it, I need to do it. So I got the Washington State color over here for Pullman University, and then I got the Wyoming in Laramie, the state college, the cowboy they call themselves. And here it is, the gold and the brown. So we're going to do one this time with black for the background. So this is basic black that measure 4 1/4 by 11, score at 5.5. Now for the first layer, this measure 4 1/4 by 4. So the 4 1/4 need to be at your top there. So you're going to make a mark at the center. So 4 1/4, it's 2 1/8. So it's between the 2 and the 2 1/4. So we're going to put that there. We're going to make a little mark there. Let me move you a little bit more here. Now keep your mark right at the groove where the track is, and then bring your peak over here, the bottom there. And you're going to cut that this way, turn this around, and repeat your cut, and then you're going to finish with a very nice triangle. So that is one. Now for the top layer, I'm using the Mary Merlot that measured 3 1/4 by 3. So 3 1/4 at the top, half of that, it's going to be 1 5/8. 1 5/8, it's between the 1 1/2 and 1 3/4. Put that right there at 1 5/8 and make your mark, and you betcha we're going to do the same thing we did with the other one. Put that over there. I think I've been talking to my husband relative in North Dakota when I said, you betcha. Here we go. So now we got the front of our card, or the front of the gown, done. We're just going to mount this together. How simple it is. Very simple. Put that right here. That's going to go at the front of our card. One I put pearls, one I put gem. If you went off a little bit like this, you're going to have to shave it off a bit. Here we go. Oops, you know what? Maybe I better not. I should have used Tombow, because Tombow I could have moved that. Maybe I can pull. This one I could pull and tuck. Pull and tuck. Here we go. Yeah, when you use Tombow is very forgiving. You can move it around. That's the beauty of Tombow. When you use like the fast view, after it's down, it's down. So this one, I'm going to use the gem. I use pearls over here. I use the gem over here. This one, it's off a bit. Oh, here we go. I move it twice. Okay, if that happened, just use another glue dot here, because it was off the first time, you can see, and I move it, but I didn't move it enough. Much better. That made me more happy. Here we go. So I'm going to use the gold again, because we got like in the silver too. I think silver is going to be nicer with this. Let's do silver on that one. So really, we're going to have variation of all. Let's see if I get, yep, I got silver there. Also, you can take your blends, color them with your blends. If you do that, be very careful with your tip. And we're going to put 1 and 2 and 3. Now, for the tassel, today, when I shot this video, we still add the tassel in the clearance rack. I don't know by the time when my video gonna go up if the tassel's gonna be still in the clearance rack. So we're gonna do one. But before I do one, I'm gonna share with you what I done. It's come in 3 colors, the tassel, and you get that big ring. So you're gonna have to remove this ring This one is very stubborn just because it's stuck inside, I think. The other one I just twisted around. Oh, I see where it is. Okay, let's push this. Here we go. Like this. And then what I done, I just took, I had a little tweezer here that I went and fish out one of the string. So if you come here and you fish one of the string out, here we go. Keep your hand there to keep it steady. So now you get one of the string out. You're going to use the fishing line, not the fishing line, I'm sorry, one of the dental floss. This is one of the tools that I talk a lot about it, and it's going to save you a lot of frustration. So just pass this through, because it would be hard to pass your, this one where I pull, let me make sure. Pass this through so you can pass your twine back in, like this. Now I can pull this back here. Here we go. Now you're going to put your thread in there. Whoops. Keep it, well, let me pull a bit here. So you see it would be hard to do that without. And then boom. Then I just tie this up over here and then tie it on my hat. Make sure it stays at the top. Do a knot there and voila. And one more thing that I did, I trimmed this. This here, took my scissors and boom, because it was too long. So that's the pre-made one, okay? Check the clearance rack right above. You get my link for my blog, and then on my blog where it says shop, just click there and you can click the clearance rack right there. Now, let's say they don't, because they come in the fresh fig, the tranquil tie, and then the gold. Okay, let's say that they don't have any more of that. You still need a graduation card. You can get the baker's twine. And we're going to do like 3 finger, and let's wrap it like 4 times. And this here, I did mini tassel in the past, and way harder than this. Loop and up and down. This here, it's what I call the simple and quick way. So what we're going to do, you're going to, that you did your loop here, you're going to put this in the center, and in the loop here, pull one up like this. So you're going to have your thing at the top, okay? Now you're going to take another one, put it in the center of this, and we're going to tie this up. Well, let's tie this one here. That's going to make it easier. Let's tie this one. Maybe, maybe not. Here we go. And I like to do a double knot just so it won't slide. Okay, so now this is going to be our top. Now we're going to take this here. Let's put that in the center, and then put this around. Let's tie this up. This is a little bit more time consuming than doing the pre-made one, but it's something you can do to simple, especially if you would have an extra hand here. That would help a lot. I could use my tweezer too. Oops, I got a miss here. Let's try this again. I'm trying to rush, and that's even worse. Okay, let's put this here right in the center, and then I'm gonna get myself an extra hand here. I'm gonna use my tweezer. Make sure that I keep that at the top. And then we're going to take this and you're going to see why you didn't attach both the first time. You're going to see what I'm going to do with this here. Okay. Okay, two of them need to stay at the top. The two short one here. Here we go. Okay, now you're going to fold this in two here. And those two extra loops that we had, you're going to take one of them, come on the side, and then you're going to loop this. Do just like two loops, three maybe. Okay, take the other one and go the other direction, and then we're going to tie this up. So that's why oops, let me make sure this is not moving. Here we go. I want it on this side. This is just so you get the loop around like a tassel. Now tie this very tight, and then another knot. It's hard to see on the camera, trust me, but it's very simple if you don't try to. Okay, I'm back. The battery went out, so I was there. What I was saying, when you don't try to rush, it's way simple. So now I'm going to cut this. Your loops are all cut. Now I'm going to trim this equally, and voila, you get your lovely tassel. Let me make sure it's, here we go, a little trim here. And you even get the loop around here. So that's why I wanted two loops. So everything it's eyed in, you don't see anywhere where it's tied. It's very simple when you're not in a rush. Now this is going to go in the center here. So I'm going to cut that a little bit. Measure twice, cut once, right? Well, when you can cut twice, but if you go too short, that's the bad part. Now I'm going to use glue dot. The cap measure 1.5 by 1.5, and I sponge with white. I just use my dauber with white craft ink and sponge around. And the reason why I like sponge, it's to give more depth. Now we're going to take this, put this right at the top here. Now this one here, I just use a regular old punch and did the same color. This time we're going to do it in the clear gem. The Wyoming one I did the gold. This one we're going to use in the, it's kind of a silver clear. Put that right there. It's going to match perfectly our gown. We'll make sure this stays close together. Here we go. Now we're going to use dimensional to attach our cap. And I'm going, you can like go right straight here, or you can follow this, whatever you prefer. I did both of them. This one I did straight for the cap, and this one I went this way. It doesn't matter, one or the other. Now I use 1 1/4 for the die circle, or if you get the punch. We don't have the 1 1/4 anymore, but if you get it, this is 1 1/4, and the back in Mary Merlot, that's 1 1/2. We're going to put that, and the Happy Graduation, it's from the stamp set Well Said. So I use Graduation, and then I use Happy, and then Congratulations inside. So, and another one of them here, this is going to be for one of Nika's friend graduating this year in Washington. And I'm going to put You're Like a Diamond, Resilient, Strong, and Beautiful. I think that go good with that. It's many saying in this that would work lovely. But this is it for the graduation card. So, like I said, if they don't have the tassel and the clearance, see, boom. I say boom. If you get 2 hands for that, it's going to, I mean, 2 extra hands for that, it's going to be much easier. This is it for the graduation card. Glenda, thanks for sharing that with us so I can share with all of my followers. Have a lovely day, my friend. Bye-bye for now.